Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder find themselves on a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Indiana Pacers. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
Folks, it does not get any bigger than this. NBA Finals Game 5. We've watched these two battle it out. Now 2 games apiece. Essentially a 3-game series. 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. You look at Indiana. Everyone wants to see how they're going to respond to this challenge, Greg. Game 5 on the road, NBA championship on the line.
And you know, I think it's going to be key for them to just block out all the noise. You don't focus on what's being said or written about you. You just focus on the present moment because that's all you can control.
Terrific advice for these players. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. He talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's going to pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Nembhard. About a minute played so far here in the first. Turner with a screen on Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Siakam. Misses the 3. Outside, Dort. For 3, Holmgren scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Hartenstein, and the layup's good off the glass.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Pass to Siakam. To Nembhard. Now Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Mathurin. Siakam outside. All 3 off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Williams passes to Holmgren. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Offline with his 3. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And it's Halliburton missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. Turner finds Halliburton. Taken away by Williams. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. They come off the loss on Friday.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Williams, that's good.
Just so accurate from deep. Williams can torch you.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Tyrese Halliburton on top. Pass to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's Williams with the drive. The offensive rebound. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Siakam. And one. That one goes careening off the glass.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
That one for George.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up.
Such a head scratcher to think that Pascal Siakam started playing this game at the age of 17. It really speaks to his work ethic.
Real good, Siakam. He makes one of two that time. The Thunder lead by 4. Knocks it loose. From 11 feet away. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, and the serve of Siakam is an effective Siakam.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Down low. Here's Siakam. It's over Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Dort misses. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Nails the wide open jump shot. Halliburton's got 11.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them. That basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Siakam finds Nembhard. Shot from the wing. And it's Mathurin missing. The Thunder have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Holmgren with a screen on Turner. Williams dishes to Holmgren. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Indiana trailing here. The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Charging inside with some force. Siakam showcasing that athleticism that jam.
Yep, that one goes. 7 points for Chet Holmgren. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
I'm not sure I've seen the game with more lead changes this early.
And it's Haliburton missing. The Thunder shooting well right out of the gates at around 50%. Holmgren can't hit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. One on Holmgren.
Haliburton, the guy you just continue to see grow game by game. Exceptional talent. Great mind.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Caruso's checked in. Haliburton hits them both.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
T.J. McConnell, who's checked in for the Pacers. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Williams. And he comes up with the deuce. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
McConnell passes to Nembhard. Mathurin for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Here's Williams. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now a 3-point Thunder lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Holmgren the screen. Williams passes to Holmgren. At the top of the key, Williams. Just 4 to shoot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Alex Caruso taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And so Caruso nails both of them. Here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Out to the right wing. Pass to Toppin. Drills it from outside. Toppin's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. And the Pacers shooting well right out of the gates. Here at around 50%. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Siakam's got 11 points.
Well, you know Siakam getting in that close is pretty much automatic.
Williams. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
The drive by Siakam. Rebounded by Joe.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Jalen Williams. Bryant is checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Shepard. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain. Possession. 1:50 left in the first quarter. Pass to Toppin. Now, here is Halliburton. Shot from 12. Headshot off. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by McConnell.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Pass to Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Taps in the tray. He's got 11.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now McConnell. Nothing on the board. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
Here's Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. To the paint. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant, with that kind of positioning, he's going to get the dunk.
Wiggins from outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Halliburton outside. And Halliburton slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for Indiana, Neesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. That's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Bryant. And it's Halliburton into the 2 spot. Caruso finds Williams. Here's Joe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. 13 feet away. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wiggins missing. The Pacers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Bryant. It's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And Bryant being down there and around the rebound area, it's where he has to stay active with his hand.
Joe Good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the screen. Halliburton for 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
And finished off by Halliburton.
And he's an automatic. Finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2, Alex Caruso.
The free throw drops for Caruso. He doesn't get the second one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Past the top end. Inside, covered by Wiggins. That one goes in.
Bryant doing some work on the inside. Nice soft touch from 10 feet and in.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. This postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Well, you look at Nesmith, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Williams, a screen on McConnell. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the shot goes in.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Now, here's Halliburton. 24 points for him. And Halliburton slams it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. The Pacers have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. McConnell scanning the floor. Halliburton for 3. They get the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Neesmith with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck for deep here. It's just not his night.
Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. And yes, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Halliburton slams it in.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Turner against Hartenstein. Hits it out to Wiggins. And it's blocked. Now here's Neesmith. Defended by Caruso. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
And he stays with it. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 20 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana leading. Here's Halliburton. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Caruso. Here's Wiggins. Shoots over Turner. And it's Wiggins missing. And Indiana shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Halliburton. And here is Toppin. From outside, off the mark. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Halliburton outside. Wide open look. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Halliburton's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Pacers?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Neesmith. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 32. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dort misses. And Indiana shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and you got to listen.
For Indiana, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Halliburton hits them both. And they're trailing by 4. For 3, Holmgren. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 34. They double team Siakam. Here's Turner. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Here's Hartenstein. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. For three, Williams. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers leading by 4. Outside for Halliburton. And the layup falls. Halliburton's got 36.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Here's Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nemard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Halliburton for 3. Here's Siakam. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Holmgren with it. He has 7, and the 3-ball is good. Holmgren's got 10 points.
And stretching out his shot from deep, Holmgren has developed some pretty solid range. A nice shot by Halliburton.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Halliburton, and another one falls. Amazing.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Halliburton passes to Nemo. His first shot coming late. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's just a 3-point Pacer lead.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shots good by Siakam.
Now you see it, now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
Here's Hartenstein. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Miles Turner. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one is off.
Yeah, in this quarter, they had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Nembhard with it. He's started by Williams. Nembhard the pass to Mathurin. And the Pacers another 3.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. He's made 9 of 15, shooting an even 60%. Back to Siakam. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. To the middle, knocked away. Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. You know, this team, they stretch out so much. You got to.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey, folks. Here in Game 5, it's going to be an uphill battle in the second half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecue chicken.
Just
looking at this series for... And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3-side. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam launches a three. Offensive rebound. And a wide open look for Mathurin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana leading by 7. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Mathurin. That one a little long.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Holmgren. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Driving inside. Nembhard the pass to Turner. That one misses.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And Haliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Pacers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
So valuable to this team. Haliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Holmgren. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Haliburton outside. And there it is for him. Haliburton's got 44.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. It's stolen by Hartenstein. good on the shot. Hartenstein's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the ball.
Siakam kicks to Haliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Pocket 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mathurin's got 6.
And for a classic two-guard like Mathurin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
And the dunk by Hartenstein. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second-chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Haliburton passes to Siakam. Back to Haliburton. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Haliburton's got 47 points.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Dort. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Thunder lead by 1. Blazers have gone somewhat so far, 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Postseason is shown on the 2K leaderboard. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. To the line. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time to the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Shoots from 12. Holmgren can't hit. Indiana's got the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 at 6. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Here he goes. And Siakam throws it down.
Such a big stride. I mean, he takes that with such power, covers so much ground. Siakam trouble on the drive.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Siakam. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Williams outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
That's some inexcusable defense. You cannot let Williams shake free from the corner.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Nesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Dort kicks to Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Siakam. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's now 23 points for Siakam.
Well, another one for Pascal with his diverse offensive game. You're just not going to take everything away from him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Here's Nembhard. He has yet to score. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Siakam inside the three-point line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Siakam outside. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. There's the three. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Halliburton outside. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Halliburton's got 13 points in the second half.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
And finished off by Halliburton.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And here is Nesmith. Still yet to score. Back to Halliburton. Pulls up on the elbow. Another one goes. Incredible.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, GA. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going?
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Pacers leading by 11. To the inside. Here's Turner. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Caruso gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight. He's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. for Hartenstein. Holmgren comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Shepard's checked in for Indiana. Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Pacers leading by 8. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. The Thunder pull it in. Now, Holmgren. Outside Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
A little confident play there from Jalen Williams, putting the shot right up and in.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And they're trailing by 5. Great, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Pass to Joe. Williams with the ball. Here's Holmgren. Up and in on the layup. 21 points for Chet Holmgren.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession was way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Tyrese Haliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He has never been better. This is the most points he's scored in his career, and he is looking to add to it. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Indiana, we've got T.J. McConnell. Neesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Haliburton. And it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
First team foul.
That's good from Haliburton. Under trailing by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, good with the triple.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Here's Toppin. That's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pacers leading by 6. Haliburton outside. Outside Bryant. This one for 3. Hits it again. Wow.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Frank, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone breaking.
Again, what an avalanche!
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it. And let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Holmgren's got 9 points now in just the second hit. Halliburton passes to McConnell. From 13. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 49 points in the game. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. McConnell gets to top it. Here's Neesmith. The kick out to Bryant. 3-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oklahoma City keeps it going, and here's shot clock of 14 seconds. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's on a tear defensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a burst.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Ryan against Hartenstein. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And Bryant with just great size and timing on that putback.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Shot's good by Williams.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach is pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. On the shot clock. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Holmgren can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Neesmith. And it's 7 points for Aaron Neesmith.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
The skill from Holmgren is something to behold.
Here's Nembhard, defended by George. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Indiana leading. Nembhard finds Toppin. Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. They get it back. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Hartenstein passes to Williams. A miss that time would have put him up. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 1. Nembhard's shot is good.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Now here's Holmgren. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Driving in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
A free throw good from Nembhard. And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Aaron Nesmith. Here's Caruso. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Indiana again missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams finds Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Siakam outside. Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Caruso. Mathurin. With the clock winding down, and Turner throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
And the shot is good. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for points.
Here's Siakam. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with the lead. To the left wing. Here's Caruso. His three-pointers off the mark.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night.
And Turner throws it down.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
That one goes. Counter. And Indiana shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing the best work of late. Finding the lane. Offensive rebound. Halliburton for three. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. They've led by as many as 11 points. There's the triple. Here's another rebound.
Beastie on the board. He is having his way inside.
And he got it again. Sensational.
What an incredible scoring performance here on the big stage.
LGA making playoff history. He's in some elite company on the single-game scoring list. Here's Siakam. Out to Turner for three. Cranes the three-pointer. Turner's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second-chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backcourt.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Under trailing by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again for 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game. These fans won't ever forget.
That last 3 means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
And it's Indiana's ball. Mathurin for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. It's tipped. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Hartenstein. Good work defensively by Turner.
Is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jordan against Halliburton. Out to Turner. Launches it. It's Halliburton with the assist. Turner's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pacers. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Halliburton misses from short range. The Thunder shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Dort. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Siakam inside. Working on Holmgren.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He has it.
And another one.
And he's now playing the second most points ever in a playoff game.
Boy, he is really taking advantage of the defense. Nobody's been able to contain him.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Knicks.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
Here's Halliburton. No good on the quick three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. And again with the rebound.
It seems like he's grabbing every rebound out there.
That last one ties him for most in a playoff game in this organization's history. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's it. And got it! Another basket.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow, he has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down. Halliburton for three. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those 5 seconds away.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can hit the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Dort. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the 1.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
For 3, Holmgren. That's another rebound.
This night will have a place in the franchise history, but since the team's existence, no one's had this many rebounds in a postseason game.
He has been sensational. A show of force on the glass. That's to Turner. Siakam with it. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Shot clock at 6. And Halliburton slams it in.
sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish. And again.
And now he's approaching first all-time for scoring in a playoff game.
And Greg, for those watching, you picked the right night to tune in. You are witnessing history. Halliburton for three. Connects from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 1.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season. So Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they'll find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And another one falls.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. The shot by Williams, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Sweet move, and finished off by Siakam.
Wow, Siakam. Give that, Nate.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. The Pacers have gone a stellar 4 of 5 to the floor since the start of overtime.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Nembhard's shot is good.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fires from deep. Good, another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 play. He buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Halliburton, no good. Thunder have gone 5 for 9 on field goal attempts so far in the overtime period. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
On defense, Halliburton relies on his lateral quickness and that long, lanky body. That's how he got in front of the shooter.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
And one misses for Hartenstein. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 9 when they've shot the basketball in overtime. And that one drops.
Rock'em, sock'em, Siakam. That's a big-time play.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Halliburton.
They're close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's in.
To Siakam from past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander going to celebrate that one.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is out.
Halliburton. It's stolen by Dort. And now a pass break for the Thunder.
And he's easily been there their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Mathurin attacking. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And strong off the bounce. Mathurin will keep coming. This kid is willing to challenge him.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Nails the triple.
Right spot, not blinding the lights for Dort. Ready for the moment. He took advantage.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Mathurin for three. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Long range from the inbound. Misses the three. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll return shortly. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And yet, another basket.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. A three. Down by Williams.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Mathurin. Turner's got the game tied up here for Indiana. For three, Williams. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Williams. Off target with his three. The Pacers shooting well. 50% from the floor. Halliburton against Holmgren. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Halliburton missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in just this quarter.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Here's Halliburton. And it falls over the rim and in.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And it's Indiana's ball. Here's Nembhard. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Oklahoma City shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. And the Thunder lead by 2.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Haliburton. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Got that one up quick. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
Haliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Again, the Thunder score.
Lugans leaning in that time as he gets to the pull-up in the mid-range.
Pacers trail by 7. Haliburton right side. Here's Turner. Takes it off the glass. Turner's got 22 points.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. And they trust in his ability to come through.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And he has been a mad bomber from the three-point range here in OT. Nothing, though, falling. Not the time to go cold from downtown.
Indiana moving the ball. Here's Haliburton. And finished off by Haliburton.
And Haliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Baseline try. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Nembhard. Nice defense from George. The Thunder leading by 3. Williams for 3. And it's Haliburton with the rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the lead.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Nembhard finds Haliburton. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from 11 feet. And here are the Thunder now. 3-point lead. And Torch gets it to go.
Tenacious play for Dort when it matters most. He was not distracted by the stakes at hand.
The 11-footer. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And stolen by Siakam.
A risky cross-court pass and it costs him. You got to be sure that you can get it there in time before you let that one go.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Sweet pass from Turner, and he's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Haliburton inside the 3-point line. Thunder with the rebound. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Nails the tray. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not over. Overtime number 3 coming up. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. into another overtime. You know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
15 foul.
Oklahoma City shooting at 50% in a decent group. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. Nembhard with it, working on Williams. Now Nembhard. Halliburton for three.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. You can get in your head at times.
The Thunder with another miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category here. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Nembhard to take the lead. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Tries it from the top of the key. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. To the paint.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
Shooting for Indiana. Miles Turner.
All free throws good from Turner. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that that they're even in this game.
Count it, good. Turner's got 8 points here in this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Outside, Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Outside Mathurin. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And 12 points here for Benedict Mathurin. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting it neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Holmgren with the steal. Hartenstein with it to take the lead. Nembhard grabs the board. Williams against Siakam. From 11 feet away. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Holmgren can't hit. Here's Siakam. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Williams. The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton for 3. It's It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And here are the Thunder now. And here's Gilgeous connects again from distance.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point rates in NBA playoff history.
An incredible achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And the three-point marks falling fast. That one previously set in 2021. He's riding that wave to push it further.
The three ball. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
To tie it up. It falls. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
And they got a foul to give here if they need it.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
And this game just continues to amaze. As yet another overtime will be required to determine the outcome. What? And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Good D by Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Tapping a screen on Jordan. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. To take the lead. Knocks down the three ball. Halliburton's got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana.
This is a veteran play call by Halliburton, getting some aid from his teammates instead of trying to do it all by himself.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Halliburton. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting straight 49% from the field. Now an update on Miles Turner's injury. Let's go to Hall of Famer David Alder.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. And what he told me, it sounds like he really strained his knee. And there may be stretched ligaments. To have an injury like this now in the NBA Finals, just flat out unbelievable. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Nembhard. The Thunder leading by 4. Now off the inbound. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Shots good by Williams. Now Halliburton. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Nembhard. 13 points in the game. They get it again. Tries yet again. Here's Halliburton. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They get it back. Caruso kicks to Zhang. Shoots over Turner. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Turn for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Zhang. The quick look, no good that time.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to this spot.
Siakam hits them both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
The Thunder with another miss. Pacers trail by 4. Inside. Here's Turner. Wiggins with the block. Mitchell kicks to Caruso. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And Indiana shooting 47%, pretty solid. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And finished off by James.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
And trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Halliburton. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Halliburton comfortable from there. Defense has to watch where he gets to on the court, because right there he's dangerous.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot, no good. And it's the Pacers ball. They trail by 1. Here's Halliburton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Thunder shooting 49% in the game. They'll take that.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, with consistency from the three-point line, Siakam becomes very scary to guard.
Down low. Here's Zhang. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And that one misses. Mathurin against Caruso. Snatched up. Halliburton for 3. That shot off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell with it. Mathurin picks him up. From the arc. Cans it from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy three.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Halliburton for 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And this game just continues to amaze, as yet another overtime will be required to determine the outcome. Wow. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Here's Halliburton. Non-stop scoring machine here. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Indiana leading. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Turner with it. He's guarded by Williams. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to bend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow them out there.
Outside Mathurin. Dort grabs the miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. It's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Halliburton. Misses from close range. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A 2-point game. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Turner. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 10-2 run here. On three-pointer, Wiggins. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard with it. He's got 15. He can't get it to go. Dort kicks to Wiggins. Shoots over Turner. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
And here's Halliburton. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Off with the layup. The Thunder lead by 6. Williams for 3. He can't get that one. Siakam passes to Halliburton. And it's good for 2.
And Siakam showing off his vision with a nice pass.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton in the corner from outside the arc. The shot, no good. Oklahoma City shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Dort misses. And Indiana shooting 47% pretty solid. That's a floater go. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
And stolen by Siakam. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. The 3. Was shot by Nembhard. No good. Here's Wallace. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Up top, Mathurin. Defended by Caruso. Halliburton.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Nembhard. Wallace covering. Now Nembhard. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.